How's it going, everyone? This is the Anime Man. So for those of you who don't know, at the end of September, which I believe is last month as of the uploading of this video, it was my birthday! Yay! Your boy's 25 now. That's old as fuck, yo. And for my birthday, I asked you guys for one very simple thing, or I guess two very simple things. One, to send me a fuckload of anime titties, because y'all know I love that shit. And second of all, I gave you the option to perhaps send me some, some really cringy fanfics that you have ever made about me or decide to make about me, because I wouldn't be a YouTuber without them. And at first I was just going to read it to myself, just to get a little chuckle out of it, but considering that a lot of you are like, no, Joey, don't do it, my boy. That's a big mistake that you're making. You're underestimating your fan base. I tweeted out just being like, you know what? Fuck it. If you have any terrible cringy fanfics about me, then I will read it in a video, because I am a YouTuber who has clearly run out of ideas. To be honest though, in the 6.5 years that I've been doing YouTube now, I'm surprised that it took me this long to make a video like this. I thought at first that this was a video that I've already done. Like, it just seems like a video that every YouTuber has done, especially those that have a moderate to large fan base, but surprisingly, your boy hasn't really done a cringy fanfic reading of his own shit. So I asked you guys over on Twitter to send me a bunch of those that you have perhaps made in the past or decide to make new ones, and you guys delivered. So I am going to deliver my side of the bargain by reading some of them and I guess just judging you really hard, and also giving you guys a permanent audio recording of some of the weirdest lines that I have ever said. So let's go! So let's start off with this one right here. The Anime Man Joey x Kirito from SAO. Of course. Going at it in the cabin, eh? This is 9 likes and 5 comments. Okay, so there's Kirito in the cabin, and he's in there, and he's going at it, and he's masturbating. Of course he is. Joey walks in, and he's like, oh, Kirito, what are you doing? And Kirito turns, and he doesn't stop. And he goes, I'm a solo player. That's Pulitzer Prize right there. Okay, first of all, lovely story. Thank you. I hate Snake 10. But also, it's a Kirito x me fanfic. Why the fuck did you put Boku no Pico there? Like, I don't. What was the choice of this? This is some good shit. Yeah, you're pretty right about that. Okay, here's another one. The Anime Man x table. So I started off by fucking Kirito. Now I'm fucking a table. Aight. After a long day of work, Joey, the Anime Man, walked in with a big then, out of his eye, he saw the table in all its curvy glory. Fuck, I'm hard just thinking about that. Bruh. Wow, that is something I would say. I'm saying that right now to this fanfic. Bruh. Joey whispered to himself, yes, the table whispered back. How the hell? Joey yelled, I'm a table, Joey. The table said, love me. He Naruto run to the table with the curve. Alright. The table whispered, I'm a table, Joey. Yeah, I heard you the first time, table. You don't have to fucking remind me, alright? Joey yelled out, I don't give one crap. You're my only love. Suddenly, Aki walked in and stared like a deer in the headlights. Aki, no! Joey yelled as she licked the table. Joey, no! She yelled back. The end. I'm truly disappointed in this one. Where was the fucking? Okay, here's the next one right here. Joey's waifu rescue by Mincing Words. Let's give it a read. She had vanished. And Joey, well, he was none the wiser. How could he be? There's no way that you wrote that in one go. Like, there's no way someone wrote that all in one go and was like, yeah, that doesn't need any fixing. His wonderful anime waifu, Megumin, fuck yes, in years since their marriage, had drifted further and further from him. From that wonderful day, the days had turned to months, the months to years, all meshing together, their relationship, a rubber band stretching ever tighter. Ooh, nice simile, bro. With everything piled on top of it, the kids, the bills, the job. Hold up, my man's had a kid with Megumin. Nah, bruh. We found out the other day in the Megumin app, links in the description, she's fucking 15, alright? That's not cool. That's FBI's at the door right now. The monotony and the meaningless of life. It was no wonder he'd forgotten her. And a surprise that the rubber band hadn't snapped yet. And still, he loved her. Thus, after a month of her being missing, he finally realized her lack of presence. It took me a month to realize that my waifu was gone. It's not so much of a waifu now, is it? Joey searched for his love, far and wide through his house, and there he found it, upon his back porch. Blood. No, bruh. Not just blood, but a trail of blood. Deep, blue blood. The blood of an anime waifu. Alright, well apparently waifus bleed blue. The trail led to the back of his property, a whole 5 meters. Wait, my whole property was 5 meters? What do I live in a cardboard box? Where stood an old shed. Where it had come from, he couldn't know. But he would find out. I'm sorry. I know this is like a really fucking like serious story, but I just can't get over the... I can't like fully swallow the seriousness when... when the grammar is this. He swung open the ticket oak door and barged onto the scene. 3 men, bold, burly, anime elitists. Fuck, it's always the anime elitists! But that isn't all they were. Oh no, they were communists too. What? But not just communists, they were also Nazis. No! Half communist, half Nazi, all elitist, the greatest of villains. Holy shit, dude! Then Joey's heart sunk. For emblazoned across their chests on cheap printed tees were the words, "Konosuba is shit." How could they? Forget Nazis, forget communists. This was the worst of all. Yeah, you're right. You know what's worse than a Marxist, communist, or an extremely racist and xenophobic Nazi? Is someone who thinks that Konosubarashi Sekai ni Shukufuku o is a trash show. Those people need to be just fucking cut from this world. Megumin was here as well, alive. He could see her, sitting inside a jar upon the top shelf of a dusty old bookcase full of copies of Toward the Terror. Wow, very specific. With a sword drawn from his back pocket, Joey lashed out. Megumin could not do this to herself, of course, for women's pants did not have pockets where swords could be stored. I mean, I'm sure they sell that kind of stuff, right? He sliced and diced until all 3 men lay dead on the floor. Holy shit, I just killed fucking 3 communist Nazi anime elitists that don't like Konosuba. You can quote me on that. The jar and his waifu were now in arm's reach. He took it from the top shelf, but to his surprise, the jar was empty. The kid was still shut tight. No one could have got out. He looked around the shed. Nothing. Outside? Nothing. Megumin! He screamed. Nothing. No reply. Utter silence. Quietude, stillness, hush, soundlessness, tranquility, peace and quiet, every other synonym of the word shut up. He slumped and walked back inside the shed and there was someone waiting for him. A fairy, floating in the darkness. She touched Joey's forehead with her tiny hand, and then he began to realize Megumin was never real. She was 2D, nothing more, nothing less than a figment. He dropped to his knees. No! His skin began to crumble, breaking off, shattering like glass against the cobbled floor. No! The shed vanished, replaced by trees, tall jungle trees. Vines and shrubbery sprang up in bundles around him, and the air smelled like shit. Joey remembered everything. His wife, tortured and murdered by an old Nazi doctor with help from a communist. What? Joey remembered where he was. Vietnam, 1973. Joey remembered his mission. Revenge. What? You know, when people think of the greatest plot twists in all time, you know, Sixth Sense, Steins Gate, Attack on Titan. No, I think of Joey's waifu rescue by mincing words. That was galaxy brain energy right there, my boy. Also, what the fuck drugs are you on? Alright, let's check out this next one right here. Joey's Prison Escape by Connor Yui. Once upon a time, there was a YouTuber by the name The Anime Man. That's me. Who loves making good anime content. Oh, well, thank you for that. That was a subtle compliment right there. I see you, my boy. Then one day, Joey fell asleep in Aki's bedroom. Then all of a sudden, he woke up in a prison cell wearing a prison uniform with cute shackles on his ankles. He didn't know why he was in prison, nor he didn't remember being there. He was confused. Then the TV started turning on. A familiar face showed up. Yes, it was Jigsaw, the one in the Saw movie, started saying shit to Joey. Punctuation. Ever heard of it?
Hello, Joey. Wanna play a little game?
That's a terrible Jigsaw impression, I'm sorry. Sure, I guess. Is it Monopoly? I love that game.
No, not that type of game. Dumbass.
Then what game do I have to play?
It's called Escaping. You have 15 minutes to escape the prison if you win, and you'll find a key that leads to freedom. If the timer runs out, then you'll be killed instantly.
Whatever. Just let me out of these shackles, please.
Oh, fine. There's a spare key on your table.
Gets the key and starts unlocking the shackles. Joey started running, trying to find the exit. He was very lost and kept going left and right. Shit, I'm lost. He wished that Aki was here. I'm just gonna read it how it is. Like, usually I would, read it like an actual proper thing. But no, if the script has 0 punctuation, then that's how the director wanted it to be, right? So I'll fucking read it with 0 punctuation. As it was getting harder, spikes were coming through the ground. Joey kept getting hurt each time as he ran, leaving a path of blood all over the floor. He had over 5 minutes left. I'm not gonna make it. He leaned against the wall as another set of spikes were on the wall, ripping his uniform and more blood. Damn you piece of fucking shit, Jigsaw. You got that, guys? Time skip because I'm lazy. What are you, a light novel author? Joey has given up. He was ready to die. The timer was out. He finally closed his eyes as 2 walls began colliding and crushing him like a sandwich. Well then. I just straight up died, apparently. Have you noticed, guys, that, that I don't really get laid in any of my fanfics? Terrible shit just happens to me. You guys trying to say something? You guys trying to plot your revenge on me in these cringy fanfics? That's what it sounds like. Okay, here we go. I think this one has some sexual stuff in it, hopefully. It's called We Finally Meet, the Anime Man X Reader. Today, I'm going to meet Joey for the first time. Oh, you were doing so well. Until that happened. Today, I'm going to meet Joey for the first time. I wonder what he looks like. We have never seen each other. I guess it's for the best that we just get to know each other, that judge by looks. I can't believe I've been dating him for 3 years without knowing. Oh, is this written by the same person? Joey and I decided that I would go to Australia since it was the middle of winter for me and summer for him. I don't want him to freeze as soon as he stepped into the streets. What am I, a fucking reptile? I get to the airport and waited to get on the plane. I was vlogging, explaining where I was going, leaving out the boyfriend part. When I got on the plane, I messaged Joey and clogged some more. When I landed, I got my stuff and got off the plane. Everyone following? Joey view earlier that day. Oh, okay, so that was the reader's viewpoint. Now it's your boy's turn. I'm so excited. The love of my life, YN, is going to come to Australia today. I hope I don't get too nervous. I looked around my house and saw that it was a mess. Okay, so YN is going to be arriving at 5 PM, so I need to get this done by then. I cleaned my whole house and made some food for when she gets here because she will most likely be hungry when she arrives. Then I went to the airport to pick her up. I had a sign that said her name, then her username that she used when we meet. I know it sounds wood, but it worked. Okay, it will be about 10 minutes. Is this what people sound like when they're on drugs? Like hard drugs? Because that's what it feels like for me right now. You don't need cocaine, you don't need ecstasy. You just need fanfics, and you'll be on that exact same experience. Your view 10 minutes later. Okay, I'm at the gate to meet Joey, but before I got to read all the signs, as I swarmed by some fans, since I have a very popular YouTube channel after I broke free, I looked for the sign with my name and username since Joey doesn't know my latest name. I saw the sign, and then looked to see who was holding it. I was shocked and froze in spot. I rubbed my eye. I must be dreaming. I looked again, and it was Joey the Anime Man holding the sign. After I reset the situation, I started walking again. This is like I think I need to say this like on a beat. I think I need to rap this shit. Hold on.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah. We finally meet. Anime Man X Reader. Today I'm going to meet Joey for the first time. I wonder what he looks like. We have never seen each other. I guess it's best for the time to get to know each other. That judged by looks. I can't believe I've been dating him for 3 years without knowing. Joey and I decided that I would go to Australia since it was the middle of winter for me and summer for him. I don't know. I want to freeze as soon as he stepped into the streets. Yeah. I think we can all agree. That's probably been the cringiest part of this entire video. Okay, I just found this one. It's another My Anime Man, so the Anime Man X Reader discontinued, unfortunately. It has 23,000 reads, and it's a 27-part story. What? Like, look at this. It's like, fucking, holy shit. There's a lot. There's a lot right now. Like, holy fuck, dude. Like, someone has straight up written a full-on fucking novel of this shit. Why? Why are you guys wasting your talent on writing shit like this for me? Okay, let's end it off with this one, though. The Anime Man's Epic Orgy. Fantastic title. Shame I can't come with you, Joey, to visit Connor right now. Alright, guess we're throwing my boy in there. Aki said with a little bit of disappointment in her tone. Connor was a good friend of ours, who we hadn't seen in a long time. I was about to head over to his house to visit. Aki would be meeting up with us later, but she didn't want to wait. Okay, is this gonna be an... Is this gonna be, when this says epic orgy, is this gonna be an orgy between me, Aki, and Connor? Let's keep reading this, I'm interested. Arriving at Connor's house, I knocked at the door, but Kermit answered instead of Connor. Okay, never mind. It's gonna be an orgy with me, Aki, Connor, and fucking Kermit the Frog! What? I knew something wild wrong instantly. What did you do to Connor? I asked Kermit, looking into his beautiful, soulful eyes. Shut up, bitch. Get in here and take off your pants. Oh my god, that line is 100 times funnier in Kermit's voice. Oh my god. I knew the only way I could save Connor would be to obey. I walked in and went to Connor's room, where he shot all the cosplaying videos. Damn, Connor is a nice ass. Ugh. Fuck, dude, you don't need a fanfic to tell me that. I already think that on a daily basis. I lay on the bed, removing my pants. Please be gentle, I said, light blocking off view of my butt so the camera couldn't see like some cliche censoring trick in anime. Fuck. You need to get the uncensored Blu-ray for that shit, boy. My cheeks now dusted red. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I really hope someone animates this, Kermit said with a deep growling voice. I can't believe I'm doing this to Connor and Aki. As Kermit began to slide his long green member inside, Connor bursted in as to save me from my nightmare. Connor! I gasped. He's now seen my butt. I blushed. Ooh. Kermit couldn't care less as he enters me. Oh my god! Kermit is fucking me in the ass right now. Is this real life?
That's pretty fucking weird, Kermit. You got a lot of nerve to do that.
Connor widens with tears. Kermit, with my best friend? He feels betrayed. That was apparent even from my face, now in the bed position. I feel ashamed for my actions. Why had I done this? It seems I have to teach y'all a lesson. Connor removes his maid outfit before getting on the bed and sticking his member in my mouth. Oh my god, I'm sucking off Connor. I'm sorry, Connor, that you had nothing to do with this video until this point. And now I'm sucking you off. What the fuck? Connor! I mumble, muffled by his member touching the back of my throat. Oh my god. The door bursts open again. Aki standing there panting wildly, her eyes looking like Bambi's. How could you, Joey? Connor, I thought you were my friend. And Kermit! And fucking Kermit! My mistress, you swore loyalty to be my bitch only! What the fuck, Aki? She was enraged. She took her whip, her dominatrix heels making her very tall and menacing. She began to whip Kermit's back and my bum bum. My bum bum! Because I say that. Kermit goes wild in my bum. Shooting his goo. My dude! Demonetized! End of my channel right here. I screamed on Connor's pee-pee as Connor shot his shot into the back of my throat. Aki whipped me, calling me a dumb whore as my icky wiki got all stuck to the sheets, my boys. It got stuck to the sheets, my boys. And this was the story of my epic orgy. Wow, that can we get a round of applause for that, my boys? Round of fucking applause for that. Thank you, Daedric douche. You officially have won this video. Well, fuck, with that, guys, I think we're gonna end this video right here because we can't top this. We can't top a Joey, Aki, Connor, Kermit orgy. We can't top that. Because if we did try to top it, this video would be fucking taken down. So I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. This was a lovely birthday gift, so thank you very much for that. This totally made it. YouTube, you can give me a birthday gift by not taking down or demonetizing this video. Thanks, my boy. And you guys can give me a birthday gift as well by leaving a like on this video, leaving maybe your own little YouTube comment fanfics if you would like to contribute to that kind of stuff down in the comments below. Let me know which one was your favorite. And also, if you do see any funny fanfics you see down in the YouTube comments below, then I guess give them some thumbs up so I can possibly read them for maybe another video. Who knows? We'll figure it out. And also, guys, if you'd like to contribute to another video like this, then the best place to do it is to follow your boy over on Twitter. So yeah, go check that out and follow your boy for all the funny memes and anime titties, because that's all I do over there. And yeah, do I regret making this video? Yes and no. I don't regret making this video because it was fucking hilarious and I made a hopefully good video out of it, but I do regret this video because now there's a lot of questionable audio that is now forever on the internet. So that's fucking fantastic. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Like and favorite if you enjoy, subscribe for more anime banda. Keep watching anime. Johnny.